Hi, Happy New Year and welcome to Yoga with Natalie. Today we are doing yoga for positivity. So we are going to get straight onto that. Just a little word of how we're going to approach this whole new year. Well, I'm going to approach this whole new year and you're with me. So we're going to do it together. So coming into child's pose, and I'll just talk you through my ideas of what January should be all about. So, child's pose, we're bringing our knees apart, our toes together, and slowly walking our hands towards the top of the mat, bringing our foreheads gently to the mat. If your forehead doesn't go to the mat, you can use a block. If your hips aren't near your heels, you can put a block in between your hips and your bum and your heels. So I'm just going to lift my head so I can speak to you now. We are doing yoga for positivity, and later in the month we're going to be doing yoga for happiness. And I just heard something recently and it was just really beautiful. I was like, why make any New Year's resolutions when so many people break them? I think we all are guilty of that to a certain extent. But what is with this word guilt? What does it even mean? Who's judging us except ourselves? And why don't we just decide then 2023? We're going to be happy. There'll be moments when we'll be so annoyed with everything going on around us. But in those neutral times, even if it's just walking from one room to another on your own, maybe just choose happiness. Choose to smile. And that's what we're going to do throughout this class, is we're going to choose to smile. Sometimes it might feel awkward, maybe it's too early, it's going to hurt your cheeks. But the more you actually move your face in the direction of a smile and happiness, it's telling your body, it's telling your brain, hey, things aren't always as bad as we might make them out to be, or always as bad as our thoughts are making them out to be. So while you have your head down in your extended child's pose, maybe just try and smile a little. It might seem a bit silly to begin with, and hey, if you think it feels silly and if it looks silly, then even that will make you smile even more, hopefully. Let's go easy on ourselves this January. Let's eat cake if we want to eat cake. Eat the bacon. Have the glass of wine or the gin and tonic. There's still another 11 months of the year, and winter is long. Slowly bringing your hips off your heels. Coming into tabletop position. So our hips are over our knees and our wrists are over under our shoulders. Slowly bring your stomach down and looking up towards the ceiling. You know the drill, but I want you to go even slower than usual. And now for the cat. Chin to chest. Shoulders up. Inhale, stomach down. For cow, looking up towards the ceiling. That's it. And cat. Chin to chest. Round the spine. On your own this time. Cow. Big dip in the lower back. That's it. Lovely. And with your exhale, cat. So with cat, we're really pushing the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling and even tucking the tailbone in on it. And cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale, press the bum up towards the ceiling. That's it. Feel it in the lower back. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Back to tabletop. Lifting the right arm up towards the ceiling, look up at the fingertips, and then thread it through on the right hand side, right ear to the mat. Right arm up with the inhale and right hand back to the mat with the exhale. Left arm up and smile with your inhale. That's it. Exhale, left ear to the mat, thread it through. And left arm up, stretch it up, and left hand back to the mat. And if you do it the wrong way around, then I want you to smile even more. And cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale, smile up towards the sky. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Maybe give your face a rest from the smile on the exhale. And inhale, stomach drops, chin lifts, smile up at the heavens. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. One more. Inhale, stomach drops, look up towards the ceiling. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. This time, left arm up. Inhale, and thread it through the other side, left ear on the mat or as close as. Inhale, left arm up. Left hand back to the mat. Inhale, right arm up. Inhale, smile, and thread it through. Right ear to the mat. That's it. You've got it. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Right arm up to the ceiling. Right hand back to the mat. Come back into child's pose. Well done. You have done what many people have not been able to do this year. Get to their yoga mat. They promised themselves. They've told themselves they're going to do it. They're a whole new them, whole new everything. You don't have to be a whole new person to get a bit of yoga in your life. It doesn't have to be the first or second week of January. It doesn't matter if you just miss a few weeks here and there, or a few days here and there, or a few weeks of the live classes. As long as you keep coming back to your mat will always be there for you. Slowly coming back into tabletop. Beautiful. Okay, let's have a bit of fun. First of all, cat, cow. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, around the spine. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. That's it. Back to tabletop, neutral position. And let's bring that right leg out long, keeping it around the hip distance height. That's it. Left arm out. Right leg extended, left arm extended. Breathe. Okay, want to have some fun? Turn the right toes towards the right side and the left arm out straight. Still. Now start moving the right leg towards the right and the left arm towards the left. And I think I might fall over for 3, 2, 1. Back again. Extending them out long before bringing them back to neutral. That's it. It's only yoga. Okay, left leg out long, right arm out long. That's it. Nice little bit of core here. But we'll pretend it's just for fun, okay? Left toes, turn them out to the side. And right arm. So bring the left leg out to the left and the right arm out to the right. That's it. Well done. For 3, 2, 1. Woo! And back again. Well done. So extend out long and back to tabletop. That's it. Well done. Bringing the hands. So keep coming to puppy dog pose. If you know which one it is, you go ahead. If you don't, follow me. Keep the hips over the knees. Walking the hands out, forehead to the mat. Breathe. Making sure to give your wrist a lovely break here. You can even bring your elbows down to the mat if it serves you to do so. If it's uncomfortable, lift them back up again. Inhale, hands back to center. Tuck the toes. Tuck the toes, that's it. And lifting your knees off the mat. Come into your first down dog of the day. Pedaling the legs out as it feels good to do so. And just coming to a moment of stillness in your down dog. Sucking your tummy in a little bit. Pressing your chest towards your legs. Just taking a moment here to breathe. Walking the feet towards the hands. Feet hip distance apart. Grabbing opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. So your torso is against your thighs. Bring your chin to your chest. Maybe you want to bob side to side a little bit. And just, if you haven't managed to crack a smile yet, maybe you just want to do it in private and have a little smile down here. Sometimes it's easier if we think no one's watching. And if you're on the live, I can't see it, or your faces anyway, so don't worry. Walking the feet in towards each other, heel toe. And exhale everything out of the lungs. Release the arms down towards the mat. And inhale, arms up over your head, palms to touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your side, well done. You've just successfully warmed up really gently, okay? Standing in mountain pose. You can take a little drink if you wish. Standing in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Straight line from the ear to the shoulder to the hip, knee, ankle, breathe. Letting the lungs expand outwards. With the inhale and coming back together with the exhale. And exhaling everything out of the lungs before you inhale, arms up over your head, palms to touch. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Look at the right thumb. Inhale, arms up over the head. Look at the thumb. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Look at the left thumb. Inhale, arms up over the head, smile upwards. Exhale, keep the smile as you like to sun yourself, pressing your chest up towards the sky. You are radiating happiness and love up towards the sun. And inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your torso to your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from ears, looking forward. Exhale, hands on the mat, walking the feet all the way back into a high plank, but go straight down to your knees. Shoulders over wrists. As you lower all the way down to the mat, flip your feet over. Keep your elbows in beside you, and then inhale, peel your chest off the mat for a mini cobra, just a little bit now. Now bring your chest back down to the mat, turn the toes over, and press your body up off the mat. Meet me in down dog. Breathe. Well done. Beautiful. Walking the feet forward, behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale with a smile. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Look up at the thumb. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Look at the left thumb. That's it. Inhale, arms up over the head. Look at the thumb. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Look at the right thumb. Inhale, arms up over the head. Look at the thumbs. And are you ready? Maybe you're the only sun in the sky today. Bring the arms into cactus arms. Look up, press your chest up towards the ceiling. Smile. That's it. Inhale, arms up over the head. We'll get there. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, walking the feet or stepping all the way back to high plank. Now you can be in high plank here or plank on your knees. Wherever you are, lower all the way down to the mat with control. Flip the feet over, mini cobra, peeling the chest off the mat. Flip the feet over again. Press the body off the mat, down dog. Another sun salutation done. Well done. Now you know that you're down dog. You find your sweet spot. Maybe you've lost it in the transition from one year to another. Highly unlikely if you practice a lot. But you can feel free to move around a little bit and find your down dog. Perfect. Position or position. Sometimes it's the movement in itself that helps. When you're ready, walking the feet forward to behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders are away from the ears and halfway lift. Legs are straight, back is straight. Forward fold again. Exhaling everything out of the lungs before inhale. Arms up over your head, palms to touch. Look it up at the thumbs. And then exhale, arms down by your side. Come into the center of the mat for tree pose. You take a little sip of water. You wish. That's it. Grounding down into that left leg as much as we can. Bring the right knee forward. And then bring it out to the side as you place the right sole of the foot against the left inner calf, or against the right inner, left inner thigh. There we go. Peak. Left-handed to prayer and right-handed to prayer. Right knee back to center. Place the right foot on the mat. Lifting the left knee, grounding down that right leg. And then bringing the left foot onto the right inner calf or the right inner thigh. And breathe. You can actually, if you contract your core, so that area, let's even just go for the area under the stomach, under the belly button here, and a little bit above it as well. And help to hold. Also gazing in one spot helps. And left knee back to center, left foot on the mat, breathe, shake it out. We're going to come into lunge series with some twists, okay? So we're going to sun salutation in, top of the mat. Exhale everything out of the lungs. We're going to bring up the tempo a bit, get the heart going. Okay, inhale, arms up over your head, palms to touch. Look up at the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. We're going straight into it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step, walk, or jump back to high plank on your knees or high plank as it is. Lowering all the way down to your mat or halfway down for chaturanga. Come into mini cobra or up dog. Looking down at the mat before turning your toes over and coming into down dog. Breathe. Lifting the right leg high. Well done. Flopping the right heel down towards the left buttocks and lifting the right knee a little higher. Feeling that lovely, lovely sensation. If it doesn't feel lovely, you know what to do. Back off. Don't push into pain. Working your pain-free range of motion at all times. Lifting that right toe up and lifting the right leg as keeping it as straight as possible before bringing it into the chest and then in between the hands, dropping the left knee down as you come. Shoulders over the hips. Well done. That's it. Hands in prayer, front of the body, heart center, I should say, and lift that left knee up if you have it in your practice. Hands down on the mat. Left knee down as well. Right leg back. And simply just change them. Bring the left leg forward. So really bring that left leg forward, foot forward as much as you can until your back leg is actually like your hip is ahead of your right knee. Do you see that? So I'm not like this. I'm really forward. That's it. Now, bringing the shoulders over the hips, hands into prayer and heart center. And then lifting the right knee up. It's in your practice today. Breathe. Stay where you are. If your right knee isn't coming up, if the balance isn't happening today, stay where you are. That's it. Lowering the right knee down. Hands back to frame the left foot. Left foot. Back to meet right foot. In a high plank. Go straight into down dog or come for chaturanga, or chaturanga modification. High plank, low plank, or cobra. Low plank or body on the mat. Up dog or mini cobra. And down dog. This. Beautiful. My kettle is whistling. Let's take it off. Lifting the right leg high again. Bringing all the way through. Lowering the left knee down. Exactly the way we've just done it before. If you're finding it hard to balance last time, you can walk your right foot out a little bit more. That helps. Now, bringing the hands into prayer. This time we're going for a twist. So identify your left elbow and bring it over towards your right knee, making sure you keep your chest open and hook that left elbow on the outside of the right knee. If it's accessible for you today. If not, just think about working the right shoulder back and think about that big torch in the center of your chest. Shine it towards the right. Breathe. If it's in your practice, lift your left knee off the mat, leaving your back leg, your left leg, your back leg extended, strong. Fingers pointing towards your chin. Your chin is lifted. Breathe. Don't collapse into that right leg. If your knee is lifted, and lowering the left knee down. That's it. Arms back to center. Well done. Right hand, both hands back to center. This time we're going to transition properly, okay? Just to keep the heart rate up. So it's probably best to lift your left knee up before you bring your right leg back to meet your left leg. Straight into down dog or chaturanga, making sure the body weight is forward. High plank, you're doing it. Low plank or body on the mat. Up dog or mini cobra to modify. And flip the feet over and look down at the mat before down dog. Well done. We're practicing yoga. It's early on a Monday morning in January. We're doing it. Be happy with yourself. We're getting to the mat this morning. If you're watching the recording, be happy with yourself for watching the recording. Sometimes that's even harder to make yourself do it because no one's watching. It's just you and your discipline. Left leg up high and bring it through. All the way through. Dropping the right knee down. Bring the shoulders over the hips in high plank. Identify the right elbow and bring it over towards the left knee. Hook it onto the outside of the left knee if possible. Fingers pointed up towards the chin, but your chin is high and happy chin. Okay. If you have it in your practice and you want to try, remember if you want to just remember to railroad your feet a bit, right? If you just to help with the balance, and then lift the right knee up. Well done. Breathe. If it's not happening on this side and it happens on the other, that's okay. Our sides are different. Our hips are different. Our knees are different. Making sure not to collapse into the left thigh, like I was just doing there. And right knee back to the mat. Hands back on the mat. Lifting the right knee up before threading the left foot through. Coming into down dog or chaturanga. High plank. That's it. Here we go. Low plank or all the way down to the mat. Up dog or mini cobra where we're on the mat. We're just peeling our chest off. And down dog. Well done. Breathe. Coming into child's pose if you want to give your wrists a bit of a break. wherever you are. Remember to breathe. Really take that breath. Enjoy it. Coming up. Hips over the knees into tabletop. And walking the hand forward one step, just one step. Turning the toes over. Inhale, we're going to do some knee lifts. So we normally do at the start of the class. We're just going to put a few in here, like it's nothing. Inhale. With your next exhale, lift your knees off the mat. That's it. Just an inch or two. It doesn't have to be far. Well done. For 3, 2, 1, and lowering it down again. Walking the hands in so that the wrists are under the shoulders. Okay. Inhale. And with the exhale, lifting the knees up. For 3, 2, 1, lowering them back down. You notice how much easier it is when your wrists are under your shoulders. Breathe. If your wrists are hurting, you can bring your hands into fists and do it this way instead. With the next exhale, lift your knees up. For 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lowering them back down again. Okay, I'm going to show you about flipping the pancake. Okay, it's such a lovely yoga pose. It's actually on the visuals on social media for this, for yoga for positivity, yoga-tivity. Okay, so if you haven't done it before, I just want you to watch, okay? I'm coming up into down dog. Coming up into down dog, okay? Now, watch what I'm going to do. Just watch now. I'm going to lift my left leg high. And then I'm going to bring it to the other side of my right foot off the mat. At the same time, I'm lifting my arm up, my left arm up. So I've moved my left leg and my left arm. Now I'm coming and rotating on that right foot to the outer knife edge of that right foot. And I'm pressing my left hip up towards the ceiling. And I'm going to breathe. Now I'm bringing the left hand back to the mat and the left foot back to the mat and rotating the right foot back and coming back into down dog. I'm going to show you the other side. I'm actually going to bring my left foot in a little bit, just to the center of the mat. And then I'm going to make sure my down dog's nice and wide because I want to get up on the balls of my feet. Okay. So at the same time, lifting the right foot up. Okay. And then when it drops down to the other side of the mat, that's when I'm rotating the left foot, working the left foot back, going on the knife edge of the left foot. My right arm has come up, pressing my hip up towards the ceiling, looking up at the sky or ceiling, whichever you have, and then back again. Right foot to the mat, left foot to the mat, down dog, or child's pose. Breathe. Now it's hard on the wrists, just if you're doing a slow motion, okay? So we're going to try and do it fast, all right? Now, if it's not for you today, don't worry. Just do a 3-leg dog instead, okay? So when you're ready, meet me in down dog. You know how to get there. Going from tabletop, walk the hands out one step, lift the knees up. That's it. Now, a nice wide down dog is key to this, okay? Wide as in your feet are far away from your hands wide. Now, lift the left leg up. 3-leg dog. Stay here. Perfectly beautiful, good place to stay. 4. Start lifting your left arm up at the same time. Bring the left foot to the right side of your right foot. Lift the left hip up towards the ceiling. Flip the dog. It's called flip the pancake, flip the dog. Okay, breathe. So we're flipping the downward dog. And left foot back to the mat, right foot back to the other side, straight away. The right leg up, high, and then lift, right, bring it over to the other side of the mat. That's it. Well done. Lifting the hips up, right hand off the mat, right foot is the other side of the left foot, off the mat completely, and back to tabletop. Sorry, back to downward dog. Everyone together. Well done. Walking the feet forward, bringing the hips to the mat. For Dandasana. Well done. It's always good to have like a yoga pose that we don't normally do. For those who want to try it. Yeah. Dandasana. That's it. The neutral pose of the seated yoga sequences, always Dandasana. We have a 90-degree angle from our feet to our legs, and 90-degree angle from our thighs to our torsos. And breathe. And maybe smile. Now we're going to do our forward folds. A scarf or a belt is really handy, and if you don't have it on the live recording, you might want to get it you can get it for when you're doing the recording. So if you don't have it live, you can do the recording, that's it. So we really want to focus on this straight back, okay? So inhale, arms above your head with your strap or your scarf, and then bring your strap or your scarf to the balls of your feet, keeping the back straight. We're really going to try in this new year to keep that back as straight as possible. That's it. Start. Oh, that feels lovely, actually. It feels so nice. Even if you don't think you need a belt or scarf, just try it at least once, okay? So keeping the back as straight as possible. That means trying to pinch a penny between your shoulder blades in the center of your back. Breathe. Chin towards the big toes. That's it. Well done. Lovely. If you have a strap, when you're doing it with a strap, you can keep your legs completely flush against the mat, and you're going to get a lovely stretch in the back of your legs. Well done. Breathe. Release. And one more time. Bring your chest forward, your chest towards your knees, your chin towards your big toes, legs flush on the mat if you have a strap. Keeping the shoulders, I just looked at the camera there and saw my shoulders are too far forward, so I'm really trying to press them back. I can feel the area in my core working, especially the area around the side ribs. Feels nice. It feels really good. And exhale. Let go. Well done. Okay, bringing let me see which way I'm going to do this. Yeah. Right knee high. Bring the right knee high. Place it over, cross it over the left leg. Right arm up to the ceiling, and right hand back. That's it. Left arm up. Either wrap that left arm around the right leg, bringing the chest towards the right, or slice it in between. That's it. Breathe. Slowly bring your gaze around to the back of the mat, the back of the room. Chin goes to the chin goes to the shoulder. Suck your abs in here. That can help with the twist. And slowly release. That's it. Not advisable to do twists on you unless you're nice and warm. So we always try and keep our twist to the end of class. Other side, left foot over the right foot. Left arm up. That's it. Back as a kickstand. Right arm up and hook that right left leg. Or slice it. Well done. This is actually making me realize I need to pee. Okay, bring the chin over towards the left shoulder and breathe. Slowly uncurling, untwisting, I should say. That's it. I'm going to try Janurasana, okay? So bringing the left leg forward into Dandasana, and then bringing the left knee high, just like we did in tree, but we're seated, it's like a seated tree. Bring the sole of your left foot against your right inner thigh, dropping the left knee down. Now, if the left knee doesn't feel that lovely like that, you can even just put a block underneath it, okay? So the sole of my foot, you see, I'm going to turn sideways. There we go. Okay, sole of my foot against my right inner thigh. Okay, now get the strap again. Okay, we're going to do one with the strap and one without. So first with the strap up high, and then wrap that strap around the ball of the foot. Ball of the foot, that's important. Back straight. Bring the chest down. So your chest is center with the right leg. Breathe. If you're watching the recording, you can stop it and get a strap. If you're live, bend your knee. And you don't have a strap. If you're live and you don't have a strap, bend your knee. Arms up. Hands to behind the ball of your foot. So totally different pose. If you don't have, if it's not in your practice yet to straighten that leg. So much nicer with the strap. And release. Hear the fires quietening down. Give me out a little. I'm going to be frozen block in a moment. Okay, other side. So if you wish, you can bring your legs out, straight out, and then bring your right leg in. I'm just going like this so you can see me. Yeah, you're grand. That's it. Yeah. Okay, now put that weight block under there. That's it, or bolster. Yeah. Okay, bring it to behind the ball of the foot. So that's just under the toes, not at the narrowest part of your foot. Shoulders meeting in the middle of the center of the back. Press the chest towards the toes. That's it. Actually, not feeling that good in that my move. So back off. So if you see me backing off, it's because that's my operated knee. So I just need to loosen up a little bit. Breathe. That's it. Well done. Release. Swing your legs around. So you're back to Dandasana. Not for long. We're just recentering, bringing your full spine to the mat. Bring your legs into your chest for wind removing pose. Making sure even the small of your back is on the mat. Whew. Come into happy baby pose. Freestyling. That's it. Lovely. That's it. And bringing your heels down as close to your hips as possible for bridge pose. So we're starting with our whole spines on the mat. Inhale, with an exhale, lift the hips up as high as you can get them. That's it. High, high, high. Bringing the knees in towards each other, so not losing that alignment. Your human slide. Well done, lowering hips all the way down. And bring your legs into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and just bobbing from side to side. For wind removing pose. That's it. Straight into it. Inhale as you bring your feet down to the mat as close to your bum as possible. And exhale, lift your hips up. Well done. Lifting them up. You're bringing the knees in back towards each other. For 3, 2, 1, and releasing the spine down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Wrap your arms around your legs for happy baby pose. Nope, for wind removing pose, and smile. Verbal typo there. Inhale, one more time, feet to the mat. Okay, so feet should only be hip distance apart. And exhale, lifting the hips up. This time, walk the hands in towards each other. Interlace the fingers if you can, and press the fingers towards the heels. Lifting the hips up even higher if it feels good to do so. For 3, 2, 1, and lowering your whole torso back down to the mat. Wrap your arms around your legs once again for wind removing pose. 3. Identify your right hand and your left knee and draw your legs over to the right. Bring your left arm out long. Chin towards the left shoulder. 3. Slowly bring your legs back to center again. And then over to the other side. Right hand on top, left hand on top of the right knee. Left, no, body. Legs to the left and right arm to the right. Then gaze over towards your right arm. Breathe. Legs back to center. And preparing for Shavasana. Your legs long and your arms beside your body. Toes flopping out to opposite sides of the room. Having any blankets, socks, slippers, or whatever you need on the way down.